EGLD just broke and we are officially in price discovery once again. Now I have fresh targets for you, so if you want to know more, stick around. Hey guys, Krisha here. Please be cautious of any fake comments and emails you may receive from people pretending to be Mango Research. Sean and I will never ever contact you for investment opportunities or anything of that sort. To get in touch with the real Mango team, make sure to join our official Discord chat using the link in the description below. Stay safe out there, and remember, do it Mango. And what's up you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's EGLD / EGOLD / Elrond / whatever the hell you want to call it analysis video. I'm very excited about EGLD because we finally have a break after a 2-month-long consolidation, and kudos to all those of you who actually held on to this trade. Because the reality of EGLD was the fact that, you know what, despite the 2-month consolidation, we never really lost the overall structure. Now, full disclosure, I was not in this trade, okay? I was, like before, along this region right here, but then I got out. Okay, I am currently not in this trade, so heads up on that. But also I want to give a big shout out to Mock from the Mango Seed program, who actually brought this one up to our attention. Okay, because this is looking very good right now, and Mock is actually one of our newest seedlings. I believe he joined this month, sometime this month, and he's already spotting out these amazing trade setups and posting it on the Mango Seed private chat. So thank you, man. Thank you for actually bringing this one up to everyone's attention. Now, EGLD USDT currently on the 4-day time frame. I'm gonna try and, you know, keep this one as short as possible, because if you honestly look at this chart on a macro perspective, it's bullish. Okay, it's a brand new coin, hit the charts when September of last year, and we put in this 2-month consolidation. Okay, you could look at this almost like a bull flag that we just saw a breakout of. Now, I could just give you the targets, but I'm not going to just do that right off the bat. What we will be doing today is I will first get on over to the Mango dashboard, because I want to see what the dashboard told us for EGLD. Did we actually see a signal go off there? After that, we'll pan on over to the charts, dissect the USDT chart as well as the Bitcoin pairing, because I want to see what EGLD is doing against Bitcoin, because as many of you know, Bitcoin also has taken a leg to the upside, right? So if we were trying to determine whether or not we should get into EGLD or Bitcoin, that chart is going to help us. However, we will only be dissecting the Bitcoin pairing on the higher time frame, so just a quick heads up on that. So I'm going to quickly pan on over to the dashboards. As you can see, I already have EGLD filtered out from this list. I'm currently on that daily time frame, and if you just look at this, EGLD USDT gave us a bullish long trend change that came in 9.5 days ago. All right. And if you took a trade based on this, you are currently up a good 57.47%. Nice big chunky moves. And to think that this only just broke out. Okay, so you pretty much caught the entirety of the breakout that we just saw, plus a little more. Now, EGLD BTC also gave us a bullish long trend change that came in 8.5 days ago. And if you caught a trade based on this, you are currently up a good 40.77% against Bitcoin. Okay, this is against Bitcoin. Let's not forget, Bitcoin too took a leg to the upside. So despite that leg to the upside, you are still up a good 40%. Alrighty, so now let's get into the charts. As you can see here, we did have that break. What I personally was looking at when Mock actually brought it up to our attention, I'm like, damn, I missed this. Just so much to keep track of. But when other charts actually get into this, you know, range of price discovery out of a consolidation, you need to know what to look for, right? So here's a quick lesson on TA, all right? So now, like I said, for those of you who actually held on to this EGLD trade, kudos to you guys, because this really never lost structure on those higher time frames, right? We got into the consolidation, but while we did put in a series of lower highs, we also put in a series of higher lows. So that was more like a squeeze-like situation there. Okay, but what ended up happening on this chart is that we put in a double bottom like formation. Now, the line segment that I just marked out on my chart here comes in at 165, which marks the neckline of that double bottom. Okay, now if you don't see it, it's this right here. Okay, and it's this right here. It's like an inverse M like formation. And if you go ahead and take the measured move of this beautiful pattern, that would essentially take us up to, all right, we're currently contesting that level. That would take us up to a good $242. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mark that with a line segment. Why do I think this is relevant? Because, well, bear with me, okay? Because, like I said, I do have targets for you guys. And as far as my technical analysis goes, especially when I'm trying to determine the next few targets when an asset reaches price discovery, things like this, it helps. Because if I see confluence on a measured move and a potential target, I look at that confluence as strength. Okay, that is showing me that, hey, my target is a strong level of contention. Alrighty, so this measured move comes in at $242. However, there's another pattern at play. I know many, not many people, but quite a few people were looking at it, was like this double bottom-like formation, okay? And the thing about this entire sort of consolidation here is that if you just zoom out of this picture, it's a consolidation, okay, that is the end of a massive bull flag. I don't know if you guys see it, but this right here is the pole that marks the pole of the massive bull flag. So if I just go ahead and plot that on the break right here, where would that take EGLD up to? That would take us up to $415 per EGLD/EGOLD/Elrond. Okay, these are all nice, beautiful, bullish targets from where price is at right now to that $415 region. That's a good 73% to the upside. Okay, so far we have two targets on the chart, pretty much extrapolated from the patterns that we have, we have on the chart right now. One being that double bottom, the other one being that massive bull flag. Okay, but what about targets? Now, I have used some of the TA techniques I've learned from the Mango Seed program, combine them together, and I've extrapolated information from the 4-day time frame to help me out with these targets. So I'm going to go ahead and turn those on. As you can see here, I have them grayed out. So let's get a drum roll, please, and boom! Here we have EGLD targets, at least the most immediate ones, okay? It's not necessary that we go ahead, stop at these targets and see a rejection and have a bear market from there. No, none of that. It's just the most immediate targets with the information I currently have on my chart. Of course, as soon as we start getting up to these targets, I'll only then be able to give you other informed targets up above. Okay, but so far the most important region here is the one that we are currently contesting, which comes in at this region right here at around $243, which is also the measured move of that beautiful double bottom that we saw right here, right? But that actually marks the midpoint. So that's not only the measured move, but that's the midpoint of the new price range that EGLD is currently oscillating within. Okay, so it's this region of resistance that we just broke out of, which is $210, going all the way up to $280. That's right. The first immediate target, the first major target for EGLD only comes in at $280. Okay, this 243 region only marks the midpoint. All right, so what I personally will be looking for in order for me to anticipate a continuation to $280 is for me to see 4-hour candle body closes. I'm going to now pan on over to my 4-hour time frame. Okay, I'll be looking for 4-hour candle body closes over $243. As soon as we start seeing that, I will be anticipating continuation to the upside, getting all the way up to $280. Okay, so one close over 243, perhaps a retest, and then continuation. If we start getting rejected here, then there's a good chance that we come back down to this region right here at around $220, going all the way down to $210. Okay, it's going to be an if this, then that. But any 4-hour close, honestly, over 243 is going to be a bullish sign for EGLD. Okay, note that as soon as we start seeing closes over $280, so I'll be looking for candle body closes from the 12-hour time frame as well as the daily time frame. Candle closes over 280 will send EGLD propelling onward to $350. Okay, $350 is going to be the next target after this $280 region. Okay, so first 280, then 349. From where price is at to 280, that, like I said, is going to be a good 17%. Onward to 350 is going to be a good almost a 50%, 47 to 50%. And let's not forget the measured move of that beautiful bull flag, right? The pole would take EGLD all the way up to, where was that? $418. Okay, but of course, the continuation right now, guys, is, I think it's looking likely. Honestly, if I had to place my bets on this, I think the continuation is likely here. But the immediate continuation, when I say immediate, I'm looking for price to move in the next couple of hours leading up to the end of this daily candle close. I'll be looking for closes over 242. Okay, so 4-hour candle body closes over 242 is going to tip me off on continuation. If we start getting rejected here, then we may see some pullbacks, okay, giving people an opportunity to get into a trade on EGLD. But so far, if you just look at the weekly on this, this is bullish. It has an official break. Okay, so that's something to note here. Now, these are my most immediate targets for EGLD, things to pay attention to. So now let's get on over to EGLD BTC and see where we are relative to BTC. Now, usually I've sort of refrained from pulling up the Bitcoin pairings because I noticed that a lot of people are not interested in the Bitcoin pairings for whatever reason. But EGLD is doing something interesting here, okay? I think there is a pattern play as well on this chart. Of course, for those of you who've been with Mango for some time, you guys know that I am pattern queen around here. So I'm always sort of, you know, keeping my eyes peeled on the patterns. I almost can't help myself at this point. But I noticed that this chart seems to be playing well on cup and handle formations. So there's one that I have spotted out for you guys, and it's this one right here. Okay. This is the most immediate pattern that I see on EGLD BTC. And why is this pairing important? Because this is essentially telling you that, hey, against EGLD, okay, when rather you pit EGLD against Bitcoin, and you really have to, you know, choose which one should you invest in, which one should you actually pick, which one is going to be the runner here, right? The more bullish asset. It's this chart that's going to tip you off on that, because if EGLD actually does break to the upside, it is essentially telling you that, hey, EGLD is the more bullish asset amongst the two. Amongst EGLD and Bitcoin, EGLD is going to be the stronger trending asset. Okay, and it is this chart, this pairing that will tell you that. Okay, it's that additional oomph of information. So now if you have to go ahead and take the measured move of this beautiful cup and handle and see where that would take EGOLD up to. Okay, I'm going to plot it on the break. Say we break whatever, you know, in the next weekly candle, which is essentially tomorrow. If we break, that would take us up to 716,000 sats. Okay, nice chunky moves to be had. And let's not forget, guys, this is against Bitcoin. Bitcoin too is in a bull run of its own. From where price is at right now to that measured move, that's a good 74% against Bitcoin. Okay, this is going to be a big move if you are someone looking to collect Bitcoin. However, please, prudence is necessary, because if there's one thing that Sean and I, we keep harping on about in terms of pattern plays, is that do not play a pattern before the break. Because what makes a pattern is the break. That break signifies a change in trend. Okay, so wait on the break, because it's the break that activates the pattern play. Alrighty, what I really like about this picture right now is that the break of the neckline, okay, lines up with the next major region of resistance that comes in at 411,000 sats. Okay, breaking that to the upside and closing candles over that is going to give us our first tip-off on continuation for EGLD BTC as well. Alrighty, now this is all I have for you for this chart. Remember the targets. You can rewind if you want to get another glimpse of that and take note of it. Go ahead and do that. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this chart, whether there's news on the horizon, any fundamental news that you think people ought to know about. I would love to hear about it personally, so definitely mention it in the comments section below. Now, this is all I have for you guys with this. Trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the Mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao.